Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside the broadcast booth on Senior Day here at Kellenberg Memorial High School. For today's matchup, the Kellenberg Memorial Firebirds versus the St. John the Baptist Cougars. I'm Eddie Probst. This is Eddie Cahill, and here's Eddie Cahill with your keynotes for today's game.
Thanks, Eddie. So, the keynotes for today's game are definitely to limit turnovers for the Firebirds. They have been a little too not cautious with the turnovers. A lot of turnovers in each quarter of the game, about 23 on average.
Absolutely. I mean, Kellenberg has had problems with turnovers all year long. They got to be able to control the ball, make sure they make smart passes, and that will help them big time in tonight's game.
Carefree for sure. The next point would be to keep the fouls to a minimum. Keep this game clean because they have been a little too rough sometimes in the paint or outside, and I think if they can keep the fouls to a minimum, then they can stride to victory today.
Yeah, I mean, unnecessary fouls are never helpful for a team. You know, giving a team two free throws, it's not going to help you in the long run in a game. So if Kellenberg can limit the fouls and keep this game clean, like you said, Eddie, this will be a very nice game for Kellenberg on Senior Day.
And the next point would be hitting the shots consistently. They have not been good from three, and they have been lackluster from the free throw line. If they get fouled and they go to the line, they're going to need to hit the shots.
Absolutely. I mean, free throws are a key part in this game. Those free throws sometimes could be the reason you win or lose a game. I mean, they are very important, especially in tonight's game with two great teams matching up. It's going to be a very close game, and they need those free throws to go down in order to get themselves in prime position to win tonight's game.
100%. I think St. John the Baptist is a tough team, but I think Kellenberg can pull away, hopefully.
And the three-pointers, it's been a struggle all year, but if they can find a way to get in a rhythm tonight, they will really help their chances here against St. John the Baptist.
100%.
As we get ourselves ready for tip-off here, team shooting around, warming up for today's game.
It is Senior Day today.
It is Senior Day. That is correct. Kellenberg seniors being honored today.
Yeah, it's a big day for them. They've
Absolutely
been a part of the program for a while, and they get honored tonight.
They're getting deservedly honored for how much they contributed to this Kellenberg Firebird program. What is their last year here at Kellenberg?
One of the seniors, Michaela Ressinger, has an ACL injury, so that was a devastating blow for this team, and she's out for the season and today on her Senior Day.
Yeah, Michaela, big part of this team. Crushing injury for Kellenberg when she went down with that ACL injury, but they've been able to push through it, and they had that next man up mentality all season long, pushing them through the season and getting them to a 10-7 record on the year in prime position for the playoffs.
I think those are all great points you made, and I think Kellenberg prime position for tonight, and a 10-7 record. It's good. It's good enough. They've been good in the league, and I think they've been passing the ball. They just need, I think, they need to hit their shots at 34.1% field goal percentage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When this team is clicking on all cylinders, they could be a very, very scary team. I mean, between the shooting, the defense, this team could be very scary when they're clicking on all cylinders.
Pretty much 42 points per game is high scoring for this league, and when they win, they dominate, and when they lose, it's a close game.
Now we'll send it down to our public address announcer and Matthew Kirk for today's Senior Day announcement.
to welcome all of our fans here today and extend a special welcome to our visitors from St. John the Baptist. Spectators are an important part of the game and shall at all times conform to accepted standards of good sportsmanship and behavior. Spectators shall at all times respect officials, players, and coaches and extend all courtesies to them. Taunting, foul and abusive language, inflammatory remarks, and disrespectful signs are not acceptable. Wholesome cheering is encouraged. We ask that you join us in supporting our game officials in assuring fair and safe play on the court. This evening we're gathered here to recognize our seniors from both St. John the Baptist and Kellenberg Memorial High School. At this time, I will turn the mic over to girls head coach Matthew Kirk.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Kellenberg Memorial basketball program, myself, my coaching staff, we'd just like to thank you all for your support throughout the year. Each year, bittersweet to take a moment to honor our senior class, and this year to have 4 outstanding seniors has been an incredible experience for me. All right, having these girls come up through the ranks, even through the Latin school, having them sitting in front of me in class 6 years ago, to now having the opportunity to coach them in their final season here at Kellenberg. None of this is possible without our administration, Brother Kenneth and Mr. Feckman, our athletic director, so a huge round of applause for them. All right. In addition, our coaching staff, Coach Flynn and Coach DeStacio, 2 former players of mine. It's great to have had their senior night so many years ago now, and then for them to kind of give back here on the sidelines, as well as our honorary volunteer at times, Coach O'Connor, who does come down to help us out quite a bit, which is great. But in terms of these 4 seniors, I have a lot to say after the game, but I just want to thank you all right, your commitment to the program over the last several years, the open gyms in the summer, the weight rooms at 6:30 in the morning. This senior class has redefined what it means to be a Firebird in terms of all that you do on and off the court for the program. So I couldn't be thankful enough for all of you. To your parents, thank you for investing so much in your daughters to have them or allow them to come here. We try to repay that back as much as we can through the hours of practices and games and films and all the other things, the trips to Founders, which, you know, is why I have gray hairs at this point. But nonetheless, again, thank you to our senior class. I truly appreciate it, and we would like to honor our 7 seniors over from St. John the Baptist as well. So, Mr. Moncada, we would like to announce their names and just bring them over a flower.
Thank you, Coach Kirk. And now the seniors for St. John the Baptist. Up first, Chloe Newton. Jamie Secafico. Isabella Ferriulo. Emily Valpiaz. Abigail Ife. Kate Tibbetts. And Claire O'Connor. Thank you to our ladies from St. John the Baptist. Best of luck on the rest of your senior year and best of luck in college. And now our seniors. And now our seniors. Up first, our manager, Angela Coffey. Up next, Tara Mulroy. Michaela Ressiger. Alana Pepe. And finally, Selena Jones. Congratulations once again to our seniors. Best of luck in college. It's been a pleasure announcing your games for the last 4 years. And now our starting lineups for both teams. Up first for the Cougars for St. John's, number 1, Fiona O'Connor. Number 10, Isabella Ferriulo. Number 14, Shay Cullinan. Number 22, Lucy Petit. And number 32, Kate Tibbetts. The Cougars are coached by Danielle Wilson and assisted by Victoria Mercado, Sydney Zambroda, and Imani Butts. And now, the starting lineup for your Firebirds. Up first, number 24, Gabby Poda. Number 11, Selena Jones. Number 25, Alana Pepe. Number 30, Tara Mulroy. And number 15, Michaela Ressinger. The Firebirds are coached by Matt Kirk, Katie Flynn, and assisted by and Stacey DeSazio. And now if we'll please bow our heads for this evening's prayer, followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, and especially our seniors. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please stand and direct your attention towards center court for the presentation of our national anthem.
Welcome back, as we are now approaching tip-off here at Kellenberg Memorial High School. Kellenberg just announced and recognized for their senior day, a beautiful ceremony held here by Kellenberg, even recognizing the away team, St. John the Baptist. Great job celebrating the seniors here by Kellenberg as we approach tip-off. As you heard, the starting lineup for the Kellenberg Firebirds: Selena Jones, Michaela Ressinger, Gabrielle Poda, Elena Pepe, Tara Mulroy. And for the Cougars, Fiona O'Connor, Isabella Friolo, Shaylin Cullinan, Lucy Petit, and Kate Tibbetts.
Thanks, Eddie. It should be a very interesting game, and should be a good one in store for us today.
Absolutely, two great teams battling it out here as the starting lineup now takes the floor for both teams as we are just about set for tip-off.
Yeah, two high-powered offense and good defenses should be high-scoring and good events.
Taking the tip for Kellenberg is number 25, Alana Pepe, and for St. John the Baptist, it is number 32, Kate Tibbetts. As here we go, we're set now for tip-off. And Kellenberg wins the tip. And a moment of celebration for Michaela Ressiger. She plays her final game after her devastating ACL injury. A beautiful tribute there by Kellenberg as Ressiger gets her last basket.
That was a great job by the Firebirds to end off her career as...
Now subbing in Ella Merkel as St. John's inbounds the ball. They throw it in, and they will take their free layup. That was number 10, Isa Ferriola. As now we are really just about set here.
And that was a
beautiful tribute for both teams. Now here we go. St. John the Baptist will inbound the ball as we start for real. Taking it up top is Furiello. Furiello looking for space. Gets it in to Cullinan. Cullinan dribbling up top. Turns around. Goes left. Inside. Layup. No good. Rebound Kellenberg. Throws it ahead to Merkel. Merkel takes the ball up the court. Trouble getting over half court. She gets it over. Now throws it. Into the corner. A three. No good. Offensive rebound Kellenberg. The putback is good. Number 24, Gabby Poda with the layup.
good movement from Kellenberg and Poda using her height.
Kellenberg now leads it 4-2. St. John's looking for space. Furiello inside, and she throws it away. It is Kellenberg basketball.
St. John's rushing the ball, and now it's back to the Firebirds.
Press, full court press here from St. John's. Gets it into Jones. Back, Jones up top. Throws it inside, and blocked. That's number 12, Emily Dalpiaz with the block, as Kellenberg will take it underneath.
And it'll be Merkel inbounding the ball from below the net.
As we have timeout here, referee's time for a shoot time.
Got to keep those laces tied.
Absolutely.
Don't want anybody tripping.
Nope. Now here we go. Merkel will look to inbound. Throws it into the corner. Back up top. Into the corner. Merkel, a three. Off. And rebound goes to Kellenberg. Throws it inside. Back out. Merkel in. Inside. Layup is good.
Excellent.
Number 25, Alana Pepe with the layup.
Excellent movement by the Firebirds. The miss from Merkel, rebounded by Jones, and just an excellent transition into movement into a basket by Pepe.
St. John the Baptist looks all over the place right now as they look for any kind of open space on the floor. They get it inside. Driving. And layup is blocked. And it's out of bounds on Kellenberg.
Great defense from Pepe, and Kate Tibbetts was just getting locked up just outside the paint.
St. John's basketball underneath. They get it into Tibbetts in the corner. Tibbetts, oh, it's stolen by Selena Jones. Selena Jones now pushing the pace with numbers. Drives, turns, she's triple teamed, and it's stolen. Now St. John's will slow it up and bring it up the floor now.
Turnover from Jones.
Yeah,
that was
throws it into the wing. Back up top. Back out. Cullinan. Looking for help. Trapped in. Stolen by Jones again. Jones with an open floor. Drives and lays it in. Selena Jones with the layup. And now St. John's needs time to discuss. Kellenberg leads 8-2.
Early timeout from St. John's, and Selena Jones avenges her turnover with another steal, and this time she scores.
Selena Jones is already all over the passing lanes early to start this game. St. John's Cougars look lost right now. They need to talk it over and get themselves going.
It's 8-2, early to start.
So an early lead here for Kellenberg as they look red hot out of the gate. As we're just about set, Kellenberg takes the floor. St. John's still needing to talk it over.
And 2 of these points on both teams were honorary points, so it's, in theory, it's a 6-0 game, Kellenberg.
Indeed. So here we go. It'll be St. John's ball as they inbound. It'll be Cullinan taking it up the floor. Throws it out to Furiello. Back up top for Petit. Petit gets it into O'Connor. O'Connor looking for help. She's caught. Now she drives. Kicks it out. Broken up and stolen by Kellenberg. Tara Mulroy with the steal.
Good
Now
steal from Mulroy, and she capes it in.
Merkel gets it in to, and pass inside is out of bounds.
That was a little too strong from Poda.
Poda puts a little too much on it. Just a little too high for Pepe. Now Fiona O'Connor will bring the ball up the floor here for St. John's. Kicks it out to the wing for Furiello. Furiello dribbles, crossover, 3. No good. Rebound, Kellenberg. Pushing the pace now is Merkel. Feeds inside to Mulroy, and she lays it in. A beautiful pass there from Kellenberg. Great ball movement, and they now lead it 10-2 here early in the first quarter.
Great movement in transition from Kellenberg and Furiello.
And another block by Kellenberg. Now pushing the pace is Mulroy. Slows it up, gets it up for Merkel. Gets it in. Jones, 3. No good. Rebound goes to St. John's. Pushing it up the floor now with numbers. Throws it ahead. Kicks it back out. Jump shot is good. Lucille Petit with the jump shot.
Kellenberg
As
had
St. John's gets their first points. And now tipped. Recovered by Kellenberg. Goes up for the layup and she's fouled. Alana Pepe will head to the line for 2 shots. First free throw. Rims out.
Yeah, going back to my key points of the game, free throws. St. John seems to foul a little bit much, but when Kellenberg's at the line, they need to make them. And Alana Pepe makes the second.
Now here's St. John's looking to answer. Bringing it up to 4, down 11-4 here. Looking for room, pulls up, jump shot is off. Offensive rebound, Fiona O'Connor kicks it out, a 3. Off, rebound goes to Mulroy, and then a bit of a rustle here underneath the basket. We got a jump ball. It'll be Cougars ball underneath. Cullinan looks to inbound. Nobody open, throws way back. And now it'll be Torello throwing inside. That good defense by Kellenberg, broken up and mishandled by St. John's. It's another turnover.
St. John's turnover is a little too much. And, you know, there have been a few blocks in this game from Kellenberg. Three per game so far in the season, and they're looking to extend that average.
Mulroy inside, pass broken up and stolen. Now down the floor goes Cullinan. Drives inside, layup is off. Rebound goes to Kellenberg. Now here's Jones in trouble. Gets away, gets it over the half court. Gets inside and the pass is mishandled by Pepe. It is Cougar ball.
What a move from Selena Jones to get out of that double team and bring it up court, but then it was turned over on the pass to the inside of the paint.
Now it'll be Cullinan bringing it up the floor. St. John's looking for anything right here.
Kellenberg with
Gets it up top. Gets it up top. Step back. Jump shot is off. Rebound, Kellenberg. Now they push it ahead to Selena Jones. To Mulroy. Mulroy, the layup is good.
good shot in transition, good passing, and capitalizing off St. John's misses or the rebounds and then the points in transition. I think this is something St. John's needs to look at halftime.
Absolutely. Turnovers killing them early. Get it inside. The layup blocked again. Russell for it underneath the hoop, and it's out of bounds. Kellenberg ball.
That is about 3 blocks tonight already in the first quarter. They've been averaging 3 blocks per game this entire season. So
As now number 21, Siobhan Murray subs into the game here for Gabriella Pota. Now inside, Murray can't get it. Rebound stripped and stolen by St. John's. And now here's Cullinan driving, kicking it out to the corner. Back up top and stolen by Jones again. Throws it ahead. Merkel lays it up and in.
they average 12 steals per game. That is an absurd amount. And pairing it on with the transition points and transition passes, I mean, this is an unstoppable. If they steal it away and they get to transition, good luck stopping them.
Absolutely. Just an absolute dominant team on defense. Now that one is inside. Kicked it back out. And it's out of bounds again. Another turnover by St. John's.
They're getting a little too carefree.
Kate Tibbetts needs to settle in here. So they get it in to Selena Jones.
That was like a forced fumble.
Now Merkel gets it into the corner for Mulroy. Mulroy back to Merkel. Merkel inside. Murray lays it in.
Good ball movement. It's kind of like a circle. They're just passing it around, and then they finally get to the inside for the layup.
Kellenberg pouring it on here early. Now that one's inside. O'Connor, step back, jump shot is off. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds, it'll be Cougars ball. Gabby Pota now subs in for Ella Merkel. St. John's looks to inbound. And broken up and stolen again by Selena Jones, but it heads out of bounds. Good breakup there by Selena Jones. She is locked in on defense to start it off tonight.
Selena Jones is just stealing everything. That one she could not control as it goes out of bounds, but St. John's needs to be worried about the passes around her.
Now back up top. O'Connor calling a play. Looking for anybody to get open. Gets it inside. Pass broken up again. But Cullinan able to handle it. Into the corner. 3. Off. Rebound goes to Pota. Now Pota pushing it up the floor. Gets it out to Murray. Murray inside. And foul. Alana Pepe fouled underneath the basket. Kellenberg will take it underneath.
Pota is averaging 6 rebounds per game. She is just getting all of them.
Mulroy looks to inbound. Gets it in to Pepe. Now Jones. Drives, pulls up, jump shot is good. Selena Jones on fire to start tonight's game as Kellenberg leads it 19-4 early.
I'm thinking St. John's needs to double team her, because whether it's the defense or the offense, they don't seem to stop her.
Absolutely. Now that one's broken up and stolen again by Kellenberg. Throws it ahead to Mulroy. To Jones. Jones inside. Errant pass and stolen by St. John's. Now pushing it up. O'Connor blocked again. Sybon Murray with the block.
This is blocked by Murray, but it goes out of bounds for St. John's.
Inbound. Jump shot. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter here. Kellenberg has a commanding lead here early as they lead 19-4 at the end of the first quarter.
Pure dominance. With the honorary points, it's 17-2.
Absolutely. I mean, Kellenberg just getting off to a red-hot start. They seem unstoppable on defense, and St. John's does not seem to have an answer early on here to Selena Jones, who's just been igniting the flame here for Kellenberg early. Already just lighting it up. I mean, an unbelievable performance to start this game. Let's see if they can keep that going.
Just dominance from the Firebirds in this first quarter. Heading into the second, do you think they'll keep this up, or do you think St. John's will respond from this terrible first quarter?
You know, I absolutely expect St. John's to have a response. I don't know how significant this response will be, but I don't think this will be like this the whole game.
I do agree with that. And Selena Jones with 4 points, along with Tara Mulroy with Alana Pepe with 3. And, I mean, it's just been great offense from Kellenberg and even better defense from the Firebirds.
It's been all Kellenberg here early as we're ready to start it back up for the second quarter. On the floor for the Firebirds, number 1, Madeline Forkidinon. Number 11, Selena Jones. Number 24, Gabriella Poda. Number 22, Caitlin Mulroy. And number 10, Michaela Brennan. As Jones will take it up the floor. Gets it over to Brennan. Brennan looking for help. Gets it up top. Poda back to Jones. Jones hits a cutting Brennan, and she's fouled as she goes up for the layup.
Selena Jones, great eyes to find Michaela Brennan there, and Brennan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul charge to Charlotte Lopez. Here's Brennan at the line. First free throw. Off.
They just need to hit the free throws. And they've been hitting the inside shots. 3-pointers, maybe they discover it in the second half. But free throws, this is the second time they've been to the line. And that's the second time they've hit the second free throw.
Now it'll be Cullinan taking it up the floor. Driving to the wing. In trouble. Gets it inside. Back out. Cullinan. Inside layup. No good. And that one's out of bounds. It'll be Cougars ball underneath.
Yeah, Kellenberg, they have to watch that left side of the court there right next to the paint, because that's the second time a cutter has gotten through. But St. John's has not finished that play.
Layup, no good. Offensive rebound, now with 3, no good. That one goes over the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be Kellenberg ball.
That one had
Jones.
a mind of its own, going over the top and then finding its way down to the bottom.
Gets it into Brennan. Brennan drives. And loses the handle. It's stolen by the Cougars. Now here's O'Connor racing up the court. Gets it in and broken up again by Selena Jones, but recovered by St. John's. Now drive, the layup whiz off. Offensive rebound again here by Cullinan. Now she drives, her floater, no good. Rebound goes to Kellenberg, and we have a jump ball here.
Great defense from Kellenberg, and St. John's, they need to find the net, because they cannot be in this game if they do not hit a basket, and that's not what they've been doing today.
Gets it in. Cullinan is stripped. Out of bounds. It'll be Cougars ball underneath again. Tantalizing defense here by Kellenberg early on.
The tenacity of this whole defense, especially Selena Jones, of just stealing the balls, the rebounds, the blocking, everything. And this defense has been incredible tonight.
Now up to court for Kenyon. Out to Brennan. Gets it out to Poda. Poda pulls it back out. Gets it to the wing to Jones. Jones drives. Fakes. Pulls up. Free throw line. Jumper is good. Selena Jones stays red hot. And now Kellenberg leads it 22-4 here with 6:03 to go in the second quarter.
Jones is on fire with just making all of her shots, stealing the ball, playing just an incredible defensive game. And you could pair that along with an incredible offensive game as well.
Ife fouled as she goes for the layup. Foul goes on Poda. It'll be Ife at the line for 2. First free throw is off.
So 1 shot remaining.
Ife, second free throw. And Selena Jones jumped over the line. That's going to be a lane violation.
She goes early a little bit.
Got a little too excited on that free throw. So now, Ife will shoot again. Second free throw. It's good.
Something about the second free throw tonight for both teams. Always missing the first, but getting the second down.
Jones kicks it out for Kenyon. And a wild pass is stolen by Scott. O'Connor now calling a play. Dribbling up the floor. Gets inside. Layup is blocked again.
Out of bounds. Cougar ball.
This time, number 22, Caitlin Mulroy with the block.
St. John's substitution.
Great defense from Mulroy and just trapping Fiona O'Connor there to force, not a great shot, but she forced it and it did not work in their favor.
And they get it in to O'Connor. Back into the corner. Foriolo back up top to O'Connor. Connor into the corner. Ball mishandled. Gets it back to O'Connor. Open three is off. Rebound Kellenberg.
Poda with the rebound again, and she passes it to Brennan.
Brennan up the court. Hits Jones. Jones drives, kicks it out. That one's broken up and stolen again.
Jones is thinking about the three, but she ends up driving and turns it over.
So here's O'Connor. Cross-court pass. Now drive. Layup is off. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Now corner three is way off. Rebound Kellenberg.
I think that hit a little bit of Mulroy's hand on that one, and I think that's what caused it to go haywire.
Jones, no good. Offensive rebound. Poda, no good. And now here's the Cougars looking to respond. Furiello up the court. Gets it inside. O'Connor kicks it back out for Furiello. Looking for somebody open. Gets it into Ife. Ife, wild pass. Saved there by Cohen. And now broken up and stolen again by Selena Jones. She goes ahead of the court. Now gets it into Brennan. Brennan drives, kicks it back out. Jones, open three. Off. And that one is saved, but recovered by St. John's. Now they look to push the court with O'Connor. O'Connor drives. Step back and no good. Rebound goes to St. John's, but she was out of bounds. It'll be Kellenberg ball underneath. Into the game comes Mastro Giovanni. Get it up top. Here's Mulroy up the court. For Kenyon. Inside, back out. Back inside, Brennan looking. Takes it back up top. Out for Kenyon. Inside. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to the Cougars.
Great defense from the Cougars, and that's something we have not seen all day. That was incredible defense, just trapping all the possible shot outcomes. Did not
Now,
work.
great defense by Kellenberg. Ife, wild shot way off. Rebound Kellenberg. Throws it down the court for Kenyon. No good. Rebound goes to Mulroy. Back out. Brennan thinks about a three. Drives. Has an open man and no good. Offensive rebound and the pass is errant there.
Caitlin was trying to find terror on that pass, and the sister-to-sister connection did not work in their favor on that one.
So Kellenberg turnover. It'll be St. John's basketball. Inbounds to O'Connor. O'Connor looking for any open space. Drives off the screen. Kicks it back out. Furiolo dribbling up top. Gets it in. Back out to Furiolo. Furiolo shakes off the defense. Pulls up from the free throw line and banks it in.
The bank was open for that one.
Now here we go. It'll be Merkel now inside. Back to Merkel. Inside, out to Mulroy. Back up top to Merkel. And a great feed by Pepe. It is no good on the layup.
That was so close to getting in. And great ball movement from Kellenberg. And if that was an inch to the left, it seemed, then Kellenberg would have 2 more.
Now here's a drive. Fake. And that one's off. Out of bounds, it'll be Cougars ball.
Blocked by Pepe and then touched out by Merkel.
Into Petit. Back up top for Furiello. Drives. And stolen again by Kellenberg. Pushing the pace now, Master Giovanni. Now, back out, Merkel. Merkel drives, back out to Mulroy. Inside, now that one almost broken up, but it gets back into the corner for Mulroy. Mulroy looking. Inside, Pepe, layup, no good. Rebound goes to St. John's. Now here we go, numbers for St. John's. Now they'll slow it up.
That was a good rebound by Pettit for St. John's, and she forces it to Fiona O'Connor.
Here's O'Connor, dribbling up top, looking for anything. Drives by her defender, layup, off. Rebound, St. John's kicks it back out. Out to Fariolo. And the clock expires. A shot clock violation there on St. John's. No clock awareness there. Turnover again, and it'll be Firebirds ball.
Good
Had
defense.
to get it in to Merkel.
That was great
Merkel
defense from Kellenberg as they just shut down any possible shot that St. John's could have taken, and it leads to a shot clock violation.
Another errant pass stolen by O'Connor. O'Connor pushing it ahead. Inside, layup, no good. Rebound, Kellenberg, as they will slow it up. Here's Merkel up top. Gets it into Master Giovanni. Up top for Murray. Murray, back to Merkel. Merkel, back to Murray. Murray, out. Mulroy, 3. Off. And she gets her own rebound and a beauty save. Now the layup is no good. Another offensive rebound out to Merkel. Merkel layup, no good. Another offensive rebound. And that's how the first quarter expires. A wild sequence of events to end the first half. And now Kellenberg will lead 22-7 at the half with a commanding lead.
A great half from Kellenberg. Not a great half from St. John's, but they put it a little back together in the second quarter. And now, as we enter the second half, we are going.
Welcome back here as we're just about set to get into the second half of this game. You know, Kellenberg had an absolutely commanding lead here in the first half as they lead 22-7 at half. I mean, St. John the Baptist had many problems with turnovers and just couldn't seem to get the ball through the net. See if they can make an adjustment here in the second half. I fully expect this to be a way closer game as we get later into this game. St. John the Baptist is just too good of a team to be down by this much.
I agree with you, definitely, but I don't know if it'll be as close as it will be, because I think St. John the Baptist made a little too many errors that are kind of forced them into this position as of now, and I think Kellenberg, I think they will continue to apply the pressure. They'll still have incredible defense, and I think they've had better defense than offense. I think they have made defensive mistakes, but they have just been almost perfect. But I think St. John needs to just be better offensively and defensively, handle the turnovers better, not foul as much, and I think if they do that, then I think it could be close.
Absolutely. I mean, St. John's dug themselves a hole. Let's see if they can climb out of this one as we're just about set to start the half. On the floor for Kellenberg, we have Ella Merkel, Saibon Murray, Selena Jones, Gabriella Poda, and Tara Mulroy to start the second half here. Both teams now take the court. So we're set to start the third quarter here at Kellenberg Memorial High School. Firebirds lead this one 22-7. It'll be Cougars ball. Connor to inbound. Into Cullinan. Back to Furiolo. Inside. Cullinan layup is good.
You can't get a better start than that from St. John's. That's a much different result than we saw in most of the plays from the first half. And I think, maybe you were right with the closer game than I was.
Here's Merkel. Back out to Mulroy. Mulroy looking for space. Inside. Layup is no good. Offensive rebound by Poda. Out to Jones. Jones pulls up. Jumper off. Poda the rebound again, and she's blocked. It'll be Cougars ball. Great defense there by the Cougars.
Great defense by the Cougars, definitely, and great rebound by Poda, but she just could not put it back, and it led to Cougars ball.
Hits a cutting O'Connor. Dishes it out to the corner. Drive. In. Layup. No good. Now on the second attempt, she is fouled. Kate Tibbetts now will go to the line.
I don't know why she did not shoot that.
Yeah. Open in the corner. First free throw. She banks it in.
Good first free throw. And just Kellenberg needs to hold back the fouls.
Tibbetts misses the second. Rebound goes to Kellenberg. Now ahead to Merkel. Merkel pushing the pace. Into the corner now for Jones. Hits a cutting Poda. Layup. No good. Rebound goes to Tibbetts.
That one just missed by Poda, but swift offense from Kellenberg, led by Selena Jones to pass it into Poda, but she just missed it.
Pass broken up and stolen by Kellenberg. Merkel ahead, and now that one's broken up by St. John the Baptist. Now here comes Cullinan up the court. Gets it to Furiello. Back, Cullinan, jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Mulroy. Ahead to Jones. Jones inside. Back up top. Jones thought about a three. Now kicks it out. Three. No good. Rebound Murray. Kicks it back out to Merkel. Back to Mulroy. Inside for Poda, and she's fouled.
Good offense by Kellenberg, and now Merkel will inbound it in. And I think if Merkel could finish that three, I think great things could have come from that, and it would have been even more of a commanding lead.
Now pushing the pace. Here, St. John the Baptist layup is good. Shaylin Cullinan goes all the way and lays it in. Now Kellenberg needs time to talk it over as St. John's comes hot out of the gate here to start the second half.
What was once a 15-point lead coming out of the half has now been quickly erased to only a 10-point lead, which that seems insignificant from 15 to 10, but from how quick it developed, it was monumental. And I think St. John the Baptist continuing this pressure will, get this game closer and, possibly win with the defense they've been playing this half already.
Absolutely. I mean, they look like a different team than they did in the first half. As they're starting to dig themselves out of this hole. Now only a 10-point deficit here, which was once a 15-point deficit, like you said. It'll be Kellenberg ball underneath. Jones will inbound. Gets it to Merkel. Back to Jones. Wild pass saved by Jones. Jones calling some plays. Gets it to Merkel. Merkel up top to Murray. Murray out. Jones open three. No good. Pota the rebound. Put back. No good. Rebound goes to Cullinan. Now Cullinan pushing the pace. Going all the way. Sidestep layup. No good. Rebound goes to Merkel. Merkel pushing the pace. Throws it in. Jones layup is good.
Great play from the Firebirds, and as we saw from the first half, when the Firebirds are in transition, they are very hard to be stopped, and that is a prime example of that.
Petit in trouble up top. Wild pass, throws it away. It'll be Kellenberg ball. And just more turnovers here from St. John the Baptist. They really got to try to limit that.
It was like a quarterback throw.
Absolutely. Looked like she was going deep downfield there. So now it'll be Kellenberg ball underneath. Inbound to Jones. Jones gets it to Mulroy. Mulroy to Merkel. Back to Mulroy. Back to Merkel. Merkel thinks about a three. Gets it to Murray. Murray kicks it out for Jones. Jones drives. Layup. No good. And it'll be Cougars rebound. And they lose it on the inbound pass.
Selena Jones this game has been incredible, and she's only been averaging about 7 points per game this season. So I think this is a huge game from her defensively and offensively.
Absolutely, as she will now look to inbound. Gets it into Merkel up top. Merkel gets it into Murray. Murray kicks it into the corner for Mulroy. To Pota, and that one's broken open, stolen by the Cougars. Down the court goes Cullinan for the easy layup.
A great steal from Cullinan and another turnover, but it will stay with Kellenberg's possession, but turnover troubles from Kellenberg.
Absolutely. Look a little rusty coming out of the half now. They'll try to get back into the rhythm they had going in the first half. Merkel inbound. Into Pota. Back to Jones. Jones to Mulroy. Mulroy back to Jones. Almost stolen again. Jones recovers. Gets it to Merkel. Merkel looking for open space. Gets it back to Jones. Jones working her way out of trouble. Nice pass to Pota. It's good. A great pass from Jones into Pota. Kellenberg now leads 26-14.
What a pass from Selena Jones inside to Gabby Pota. And this Kellenberg team plays a fast-paced offense, and it works out for them.
Now that's inside. But that is no good.
Shot from Tibbetts could not go in, and Kellenberg got the rebound, and now they're on offense.
Now into Merkel, the layup, no good. Rebound goes to Furiolo. O'Connor will bring this one up the court. Back to O'Connor, back out. A three, no good. And it'll be Cougars ball as Furiolo comes down with the rebound. Now inside, the pass is broken up and stolen by Kellenberg. Jones now looks to push.
St. John the Baptist has had more turnover troubles than Kellenberg has. And Kellenberg has been averaging 23 turnovers per game this season.
And another errant pass gets away. But Kellenberg will recover. It's a foul here.
Lopez for second, team second. Alana Pepe checking back in for the
Foul here on Charlotte Lopez. Here's second. Now Kellenberg will inbound. Into Merkel. Merkel back to Mulroy. Mulroy looking for help. Finds Pepe. Back to Merkel. Merkel driving. Layup is good. Beauty of a move from Ella Merkel. And now Kellenberg leads by 14. It's 28-14.
And a great job by Merkel to see the open lane and drive to finish it home with the layup.
Here's Furiello. Into the corner. A three. It's good. Shaylin Cullinan with the three.
And an incredible job from the freshman, might I add. A three-pointer that is the first of this game as Pepe missed it.
Now pushing the pace. Wide open down the floor. Furiello with the layup.
Good job to capitalize on the turnover by Kellenberg. And it'll be lost by Kellenberg.
Another turnover here. And all of a sudden, the Cougars are working their way back into this game. It is now only a 10-point game here. It'll be Cougars ball. So now O'Connor will inbound. Here's Cullinan up the court. Calls out a play. Kicks it into the corner. Pump fake. Drive. Shot is blocked, but a foul.
That was a foul on Tara Mulroy.
Charlotte Lopez will now head to the line here as St. John the Baptist will look to cut even deeper into this lead. First free throw. It rattles in and out. Oh, that was halfway down and then popped out.
And, bad luck sometimes.
Here's the second free throw from Lopez. It's good.
Second free throw again.
Now here's Jones. Back to Merkel. Merkel looking for help up top. Drives. Kicks it back out to Jones. Jones drives. Inside to Poda. Poda back out Merkel. Back into Poda. Nearly stolen. And now this time it is stolen by Lopez. Lopez pushing it down the court. Ahead to Furiolo.
Kellenberg is walking on a tightrope that possession. And, they finally give it away. And another turnover from St. John's. It's turnover after turnover from both teams this half.
Furiello throws that one out of bounds. Now inbound to Jones. Back to Mulroy. Kellenberg looks to answer. She gets it in to Pepe. Pepe drives, kicks it back out. Merkel out to the corner. Now Mulroy, a three. She got it. Tara Mulroy buries the three, and Kellenberg is back up by 11. Now a three there from Furiello. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Jones.
They tried to answer the Mulroy three, but they could not hit as Isabella Furiello tried the three.
Now the layup is good. Alana Pepe, basket is good, and a foul.
Foul charge to Shea Cullinan, her first, team's third. Alana Pepe at the line.
Pepe shooting 33.3% from the line on the year. First free throw. It's good. Now here's O'Connor up the floor. In trouble now, looking for help. Gets it to Lopez. Lopez, crossover, inside, layup is no good. Rebound is tipped and Kellenberg secures it. Now here's Merkel pushing the pace ahead. Jones back to Merkel. A dime of a pass and Merkel lays it up and in.
What a pass from Jones over to Merkel. And it's this fast-paced Kellenberg offense that have propelled them to a 16-point lead.
Now Lopez, a three. Off, rebound goes to Mulroy. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. An electric third quarter here as Kellenberg extends their lead to 16 points.
incredible job from the Firebirds. And, you know, they started off the quarter a little slow, but they really put it back together this end of the third quarter. And now, as heading into the fourth quarter, what are your predictions?
I think Kellenberg is going to run away with this one. I think at this point in the game, it's all about just holding on, limiting the turnovers, and then just running down this clock as much as you possibly can. With a 16-point lead like this, the last thing you want to do is be rushing shots and making wild passes when you're up by this much this late in the game.
100%. I think Kellenberg, they run a very fast-paced offense, and I think that can lead to their turnover troubles this season, but they've really kept it together while keeping that fast pace. And, you know, transitions from the mistakes of St. John the Baptist have led to 36 points and a 16-point deficit.
Absolutely. I mean, St. John's is going to have to still work on those turnovers, as that's been killing them tonight. I mean, turnover after turnover leading to fast break points from Kellenberg. It's just been a key for Kellenberg tonight and killing St. John's. So now we're just about ready to start it up. Last quarter of play here tonight. Fourth quarter now. It'll be Kellenberg ball. Side out. Inbound to Merkel. Merkel inside. Back up top to Poda. Back out Merkel. Merkel inside. Layup. It's good. Caitlin Mulroy with the layup.
Great job finding the open girl, and, you know, they put it home.
Now here. Cullinan into the corner for O'Connor. Back to Cullinan. A three. Off. Rebound goes to Poda. Poda up the court. Into Merkel. Merkel spins by her defender. Open lane to the hoop. Inside. Layup is good. Murray with the layup. And now Kellenberg up by 20 with a commanding lead here late.
Great job by the whole team. Once again, in transition, I think St. John the Baptist, after half and after the third quarter, they really should have addressed how to stop that transition.
Now Kellenberg again in transition. Here's Merkel. Driving, laying, no good. Rebound goes to the Cougars. And it's going to be a foul here on Caitlin Mulroy on the reach.
Yeah, not a great foul to take, but doesn't necessarily hurt them in this blowout game.
Absolutely. Here's Cullinan. Driving. Good move there by Cullinan. Kicks it back out to Lopez. Lopez back to Cullinan. Corner for O'Connor. Three. She got it.
St. John the Baptist, they've been playing great from the three in this second half, and they weren't shooting much from three in the first half, and I think they should have been.
Absolutely. There's Mulroy in trouble. Gets it back up top. Merkel's pass is broken up by O'Connor. O'Connor now pushing the pace. Here to Cullinan. Kicks it back out to Lopez. Lopez shaking off. Back to O'Connor. Back up top, Lopez. Shakes off her defender. Pulls up a jumper. No good. Rebound, Kellenberg. And up the court comes Merkel. Merkel into the corner now for Murray. And that pass is broken up again by O'Connor. O'Connor pushing the pace. Pass ahead is just a little too high there for Abigail Ife. And it's another turnover for St. John's.
Ife cannot track that ball as it had a little too much juice on as it goes out of bounds, leading to the Kellenberg possession. Another St. John the Baptist turnover.
Now here's Merkel. Throws it ahead. Back to Merkel. Merkel drives. Inside. Mulroy. Layup is good. Caitlin Mulroy with the layup. And now Kellenberg extends their lead to 42-23.
Just a great play, and now substitutions are heading in for Kellenberg when the next whistle blows.
Now here's Lopez up top. Driving. Kicks it out there for Dalpiaz. Inside. Drive. Jumper is good. Kate Tibbetts with the jump shot. She gets it to go down, and now it's 42-25 Kellenberg.
St. John the Baptist bench erupted for that point. And now Kellenberg has the ball in their zone.
Merkel now in the corner. Shoots a three from the wing. In and out. Rebound goes to Kellenberg. Back out to Merkel. Merkel finds Murray. Back to Merkel. Layup is no good, but a foul.
Yeah, great movement, but looking from the heat map, the three-point, especially from those wings, have been a struggle for Kellenberg this season. And now Merkel will be at the line shooting too.
Whole new lineup here for Kellenberg. Now Merkel. Her first free throw. No good. Now into the game for Kellenberg. Madeline for Kijanon. Alana Pepe. Now second free throw. No good. Selena Jones as well in this game with Tara Mulroy. Now here's O'Connor. Back in. Layup. No good. Rebound goes to Pepe. Now here's Jones up the court.
St. John the Baptist forcing it, which I think you have to do in this type of game.
Here's Jones. Looking for open space. Has Mulroy. Back to Merkel. Merkel shakes off her defender. Then kicks it back out for Pepe. Mulroy, pump fake. Gets in. Floater, no good. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out for Jones. Pass broken up and stolen by O'Connor. Here's O'Connor pushing the pace. Down the floor. Goes right at Pepe and gets fouled on the layup.
A tenacious defensive possession from Fiona O'Connor and then drives it in and gets fouled by Pepe.
So now here will be O'Connor from the line. She'll shoot two.
Merkel subbed out for Mastro Giovanni.
First one. No good.
One more shot remaining for Fiona O'Connor.
I mean, the second shot on the free throws have been something else tonight. Let's see if that streak keeps going here. Second free throw. Off. Rebound goes to Pepe. Jones will take it up the court.
0 for 2 on that trip to the line. And usually they're 1 for 2, and that one comes from the second free throw.
Kicks it up top to Pepe. Has Jones. Jones looking for room. Has Pepe. Pepe kicks it out for Mulroy. Back to Jones. Jones driving. Floating it up. It is good! At the buzzer. Selena Jones beats the shot clock and stays red hot as Kellenberg now leads 44-25.
A great offensive possession from Kellenberg, and the point scored by, again, Selena Jones, the senior.
Now in trouble. He has O'Connor. O'Connor drives, layup, no good. Rebound goes to St. John's, and then it's broken up and stolen by Jones again. She spins by her defender, and oh, what a great move to get free. Now has Pepe for the open layup, and it's good.
Fast-paced offense, 2 words, and they've just been applying pressure, and it's 46-25.
Kellenberg pouring it on. Here's O'Connor. Now a three is off. Rebound goes to Mulroy. Mulroy dribbling out of trouble, gets it into Jones. Now Jones looking for help.
That shot went way right. And
gets it in. Pepe lays it up and in again. Alana Pepe red hot here in this fourth quarter as Kellenberg extends their lead to 23 as we approach the end of this ball game.
if you were St. John the Baptist, do you just say, let's just chuck threes to maybe get in this game?
And now here's Jones again with another steal. She'll slow up the pace here, try and run off some clock.
Or do you just turn the ball over?
Now Jones dribbling off some clock. Off the screen. Into Pepe. Back up top to Jones. Out. Mulroy. Deep three. No good. Rebound goes to St. John's. Now Cohen will bring it up. Cohen swings to O'Connor. O'Connor drives. Kicks it out. Jump shot is off. Mulroy the rebound. Oh, fight for it underneath. O'Connor. Great hustle now, and it'll be Cougars ball underneath. A great hustle play by O'Connor as she now exits.
Yeah, using just defensive awareness in this game. It's pretty much over, but give yourself a little more on the scorecard.
That pass is not handled there by Dalpiaz. It's another turnover. It'll be Kellenberg ball here as they look to run off this clock and get this W. They get it in to Murray. Now inside, layup is good. Michaela Brennan with the layup, and now Kellenberg not stopping, keeps pouring it on, now leads by 25 here.
Good pass from Forquenon over to Brennan to get the layup.
And now wild sequence of events there, and there's a foul called there. Cullinan losing her balance as she drove to the lane there. She got 2 shots.
And St. John the Baptist now at the line after the foul from Kellenberg. And Cullinan, the freshman, now at the line.
First shot is off.
Will the second one go in?
St. John the Baptist struggling at the free throw line today. I mean, all around, rough time at the line. Second free throw goes down again. Kellenberg will inbound.
I'd bet my life savings on that second shot.
Now Brennan gets it out to Murray. Back out, Mulroy. Mulroy drives. Shot is good. A great finish by Caitlin Mulroy. And Kellenberg just keeps on adding on. They now lead this one by 26 points.
Great job offensively. And the defense to trap. And St. John the Baptist lost the ball for a
Now
little bit there.
a three. No good. Rebound goes to Kellenberg as Brennan secures it. She will now bring this one up the court. Looking for help. And an errant pass intended for Caitlin Mulroy. Just couldn't quite hit her in the chest there. Another turnover for Kellenberg with 27 seconds left in this one.
That went way over the head, but it now goes back to St. John the Baptist.
Pass, backs out. Into the corner, a three is off. And the rebound goes to Kellenberg. Or no, we have a foul on the floor. It'll be Cougars ball underneath.
That was a charging call on Mulroy.
And the inbound pass is broken up by Murray.
It'll stay with St. John the Baptist for this possession with 12.2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26-point difference.
Gets it in now. Kicks it out. A three. No good. Rebound Kellenberg. And this game is over. On senior day, how fitting, the Kellenberg Firebirds win this one 52-26 on their senior day. A couple seniors lead the way here. Like Alana Pepe lead the way with the help of Selena Jones as Kellenberg takes the W here tonight, 52-26, an absolute blowout here.
What a game from the seniors and from the Firebirds. It was a team effort here tonight and an outstanding game offensively, defensively, stealing the ball, blocking the ball, scoring layups, hitting occasional threes, and it was just an incredible game.
Absolutely. I mean, the Firebirds should be very proud of this win. I mean, they did everything right. The only thing was a couple turnovers, but that wasn't even that bad. I mean, the Firebirds were on point tonight. They brought their A game on senior night.
St. John the Baptist was a little carefree with these games.
All right, thank you everybody for tuning into this broadcast of the Kellenberg Memorial Firebirds